It's ramping up, baby. Jeff Darlington, quote, I am now at the point where I would be stunned if Tom Brady went back to New England. Darlington's a legit guy, been covering this league for over 15 years. The buzz around the combine, I'm told this morning, this is official. I've been on the phone. Tom Brady's leaving New England. Another report from the Boston Herald. The Patriots have not reached out to Brady. Okay, so let's just go here. Instead of worrying and debating, is he staying? Is he going? We've done that. I'm not interested. Let's just put a checklist down of the 5 things we know that matter for Tom. O-line. He's not going to a crappy O-line. Peyton Manning talked about that when he went to Denver. Okay, he's an older quarterback. You got to have at least a top 10 O-line. Weapons. It's the primary complaint he has in New England. Get me guys who can stretch the field, playmakers. Head coach. He wants a winner. He wants a winning head coach. Division. You'd prefer not to play Patrick Mahomes twice a year. Let's not kid yourself. You really want to go to the NFC West? Not like any team would want him there, but you'd prefer to have, let's be honest, he's benefited greatly from being in the AFC East, the NFL's most dysfunctional division outside of New England for 20 years. And then finally, branding. He's got the biggest brand in the league. TB12 is a 7-figure brand. You're not going to throw him into Jacksonville. So O-line, weapons, head coach, division, branding. Now, you have all lectured me. You have all mocked me when I bring up the Dallas Cowboys. They are the only team in the NFL that is 5 for 5 on that checklist. But again, you have told me O-line, best in the NFL, weapons, lots, head coach, McCarthy, a Super Bowl division, outside of Philadelphia, a lot of dysfunction, branding. Oh, good God, the branding's incredible. Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, would vomit in his limousine if he heard this morning Brady was going to Dallas. It would knock the NBA off television for 6 weeks. But you told me that doesn't count. So let's go to the other organizations. Let's go to the LA Chargers. That's being thrown out, and I've been told Dean Spanos will kick the tires on it. O-line, team weakness. Weapons, very good. Head coach, unproven. Division, no thanks. Mahomes and Andy Reid twice a year. Branding, they don't have any. That's about a star. So Dallas is 5 out of 5. They're 1 out of 5. Let's go to the Las Vegas Raiders. Let's go to the Las Vegas Raiders. O-line, it's not terrible. Head coach, Gruden's a winner. Weapons, 1 running back I like. Division, again, Mahomes twice a year, pass. Branding, weird fit on branding. Tom's corporate. They're the rebels of the NFL. I don't like the branding fit at all for Tom Brady, who's all about health, who's all about corporate. That's not what the Raiders are. All right, who else you want for me? How about we go to the Indianapolis Colts? Okay, O-line, unbelievable. Weapons, Ebron's leaving town. Running backs, good, not special. Head coach, I'll give you half a star. I think Frank Reich is becoming a winner, but he wasn't a winner last year. Division, absolutely. A lot of dysfunction. Branding, I'd argue the branding is Peyton Manning. He's got a statue out front. All right, I'll give you 2.5 stars for that one. Who else we got? Tennessee. Tennessee's interesting. O-line, certainly good enough, ranked 8th by PFF. Weapons, superstar running back, interesting receivers. Not great, I'll give you half a star. Head coach, Mike Vrabel's won since he's been there. And this year, he's stunned the world. Division, again, a lot of dysfunction. Branding doesn't exist. Titans don't have a brand. It's a college football territory. So I give you 3.5. And I'm told that's the favorite. You cannot tell me Tom Brady be cheaper than Dak. Jerry's the best marketer in the NFL. No state tax, celebrity market, more billionaires in Dallas than LA. Did you know that? It's a money town. I'm not saying it's happening. You have lectured and mocked and told me there's 0 chance. All I'm saying is a lot of stuff makes sense. Only franchise in the league. O-line, weapons, head coach, division, branding. And Jerry Jones loves to be talked about. This would be A-Rod to the Yankees on steroids, LeBron to the Lakers on HGH. He even looks right in the uniform. It even looks right in the uniform. So you told me it doesn't. You have lectured me and mocked me. He would be cheaper than Dak, marketer's dream. Jerry literally, Romo on CBS, Aikman on Fox, Michael Irvin on the NFL Network. Jason Witten went to Monday Night Football. He likes to be talked about. I'm getting Dak fatigue. Aren't we all kind of getting Dak fatigue? Brady is a new star and a new story. But, again, told there's zero chance. So, little old me, zero chance. The only one you go 5 for 5, that's all I know. Tom Brady, according to now Jeff Darlington, shocked if he comes back to New England. Other reports today, New England has not contacted him. Another report from the Combine, I am told, is he's looking. Tom is excited, and he is looking forward to free agency. So here's the thing. Even if Tom left, Colts, Chargers, wherever, folks, this is not going to be Shaq to the Celtics. We've seen Michael Jordan play with the Wizards, and we've seen Joe Montana end with the Chiefs. It didn't affect their legacy. I've always believed that your brain, to some degree, protects you. That I grew up in the rain in the Pacific Northwest. I grew up on the coast of Washington State. It is the wettest spot in the continental United States. I grew up next to the wettest city. We used to have to go into showers at halftime of football games because it was all mud to just put the hot water on. It was cold, driving rain starting in about October. I don't remember. Outside of the football games, I don't remember it. I remember the sunny days in the summer. I don't remember rain. I don't remember it. I remember a couple football games. Why? Because I think your mind protects you. Your mind's trying to be optimistic. I'm not saying negative things don't affect you, especially if they're physical. But our mind wants us to remember the good Michael Jordan and the good Joe Montana. And the media generally shows us the good. And so we get over and over and over reels and discussion and talk of the good times. We tend to remember the good times. They're never as good as we remember them. They've done studies on this where people, the memories of your childhood are greater than the reality. Most of the time you were bored as a kid. You didn't have tech. You didn't have cable. You didn't have the internet. You 50-year-old guys, your childhoods were mostly boring, but you remember the one trip with your dad to the beach, or the one trip to Hawaii, or the one trip to the mountains. So I've seen Shaq end up on 13 teams. I've seen Akeem end up to the Raptors. I've seen Patrick Ewing end up with the Sonics and the Magic, Orlando Magic. I've seen Emmitt Smith end up with the Arizona Cardinals. That's not where my brain takes me. It doesn't matter where Tom goes. Tom's going to go somewhere. Let's say he goes to the Chargers. He'll go 9-7. He's not going to beat Mahomes. He's not going to beat Kansas City. He'll go 9-7, may get a playoff berth. He'll go for a couple years. He'll chop it up in Tennessee. He'll chop it up at the Chargers, Colts. Tom is going to pick a place that's fit for him. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He won't be as great 3 years ago with New England. He's not going to be Mahomes in Kansas City, but Tom will be fine. New England will not be. They will not be fine. They had a succession plan. Robert Kraft got rid of it. They sent it Jimmy Garoppolo to San Francisco. It's Jared Stidham and Andy Dalton. New England's defense is old and getting expensive. Their offensive line doesn't have a Pro Bowler. Their weapons, no tight end, no go-to receiver. Add Andy Dalton, add Jarrett Stidham. Don't kid yourself. Coaches matter. Andy Reid extracts every little ounce of talent out of Patrick Mahomes. John Harbaugh is clearly helping Lamar Jackson. Nobody would deny Belichick's great. Losing record without Tom. 2 teams, New England, Cleveland, losing record without Tom. They don't have a succession plan. And nobody in the AFC is going to let them trade picks and move ahead of them to get a quarterback. Not going to work that way. They're like the Lakers. If you end up being good and LeBron chooses you, great. We're not helping you get there. We're not helping the Lakers. We're not helping the Patriots. So, we can all talk about, Tom, he's going to have to sacrifice. What's New England's plan? That division now is legitimate. Buffalo's a real team with a real coach, a real GM, and a real roster, and what appears to be a really talented young quarterback. I think the Jets have a lot of talent. If they can solve their offensive line, they finally got a grown-up general manager. And Miami's rebuilding, and I love what I saw from their tank job last year. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.